Alright guys, welcome back. So as you can see, everything's working. We have the punch that works. But one thing that's a problem is, and that's been bothering me, is jump. As you can see, it still looks like the player is walking or something. Right? So what I want to do is I want to replace the jump animation. And to do that, let's head over to our animation blueprint. So this initial sequence 1, we've set the speed and the direction, but I also want to try and figure out whether the player is jumping or not. To do that, from the try get pawn owner, I'm going to get the movement component. Right, so I'm going to get the movement component. I just want to do that. And from the movement component, I want to figure out whether the player is falling. Now, if you're wondering where all of this came from, this is again built into Unreal Engine. Unreal can tell when there's a character that's falling, and it can check that out based on the movement component of the third person character, and it's already coded in. You don't have to worry about it. So we're just using is falling, and if that's true, we'll just click on promote to variable, and we'll call that variable is falling. Right, so we'll just hook this up on the same execution line, compile and save. So whenever the player is not on the ground and he's about a certain height above the ground, then Unreal will kind of set the is falling to be true. Cool. So this is running on event blueprint update animation. So this is falling will be updated every frame. Awesome. So let's go back to our state machine, and obviously we have walking, running, idle, and punching. Let's create a new one called jumping. Right, now this is fairly straightforward. You guys know how to do this. Just open this up. If the is falling is, what was that? Idle to jumping. If the is falling is true, if the is falling is equal to true, then you can enter transition. Right? If the is falling is if the is falling is false, if it's false, then we can go back. Right, so let's see how that looks. Before that, we have to actually get a jump animation. I completely forgot about that. So let's go to Mixamo, and as you can see, there are plenty of jump animations here. I picked this one nice one. I think it was somewhere here. I don't know where it was. And as you can see, actually, let me refresh the page. It's got stuck. Mixamo is a very slow loading website for some reason. So while that happens, let's just actually build out the rest of the state machine. Let's have, obviously you can jump from walking and running. If is falling is true. It's true. If is falling is false. It's false, then we do that. Fantastic. So we've set this all up. All we need to do now is go into the jump animation and actually hook up a jump animation. Okay, so we're back. Let's see, this looks like a good jump. I found that this takes too much time to load. Like, actually, this just takes, you see, he takes too much time to get on board. Let's start from here. So maybe trim this, and you can trim this in this thing in Mixamo, so that you don't have to trim in this thing in Unreal. I said this thing twice. I said this thing to refer to absolutely anything. So you can trim in Mixamo, so you don't have to trim in Unreal. This should be good enough, and I'm going to just download this without skin. Download, and we have the jump animation coming in for us. Right? Jump 1. So let's just pull this into our Deliman folder. Right, same as usual. As you can see, he immediately gets to the jump, so he doesn't waste any time launching himself. So let's pull the jump here, compile, save. This should work. Awesome. Okay, so I'm not entirely happy with the animation. The jump lasts too long, but the animation doesn't last long. So what we'll do is we'll go to this. This is too quick. Let's change the rate scale, which is the playback rate, to about 0.6. It's a little bit slower. I think this is too slow for this animation. Okay, that's okay, I guess. I think it's a little too fast actually. Let's say 0.4. And don't worry about how slow it looks here. As long as it looks good in game, should be good enough. Oh, that looks cool. Oops. Yeah, this looks perfect. Don't think we should get any more optimized than this. And obviously you can find better jump animations in Mixamo if you want to, and trim it a little better than I did. Cool. So everything works, and in the next episode we're going to try and figure out some more stuff. Bye-bye.